This is the Apple SMP. The Apple SMP is coming to an end, as we all know. This isn't like the finale. People are just griefing it right now. Let me just point that out. But we have to give a world tour before we end the season. Oh my gosh. Can you please... Oh. As I was saying, it's coming to an end. So we really got to give a world tour because there's so much that happened this year. Insane amounts of work, time, and effort went into so many builds, and we just gotta, honorably mention those because, man, a lot of hard work went into those. As you can tell, Spawn's getting kind of beat up right now. A lot of players are griefing it to its core. I don't know what's going on here, but it's nothing I want to worry about. But yeah, here's Spawn. This is where it all started. Or let's actually go to where it all started, where we all spawned in. This used to be a big dark oak forest, and we spawned in like right here. It was pretty amazing. I didn't record it because I was trying to save storage, and I only recorded like other main parts, really like not many beginning parts. So unfortunately, no one captured footage of this, not even Snaily. So yeah, it was kind of unfortunate. Next year though, we will be able to capture footage of where Spawn will be. But, yeah, this is where it all started. And this is where my first death happened. And, yeah, as you can tell, Spawn is kind of packed with a lot of stuff. There used to be a nice village here. It got removed, though, because, well, the whole story is we spent several streams trying to rebuild Spawn. And, there were people who just, for some reason, wanted to grief it, and, were kind of dumb. Yeah, there were just those kind of players. Mainly Primo Spoon. He's kind of the reason Spawn isn't here today. But at least we did have some fun doing it before he kind of did his stuff. But, yeah, he's kind of the only one who cares about this place now. Well, he's got nothing to care about anymore. But, yeah, as you can tell, Spawn's actually pretty cool looking. This used to be a cool base by Bird, and let's actually get some aerial views. This place looked a lot better when it had buildings, I must tell you. But, yeah, we also had plans to do stuff with this island. This is an island right here, but those kind of things never happened. Here's our beautiful lava casts. Many people love these lava casts, I must tell you. They're very popular. Everyone loves them. It's hard not to like them. They're just so good. But we're going to go to a place that I think, I think some of you early people who actually watched some of our early things might remember this place. I didn't do anything to this base. I don't really grief much. Here it is. Our first base. I don't know how a fox got in here. Copper armor wasn't even a thing when I made this base. I made this back in June. The second day of the realm, I think. And, oh wow, there's actually stuff still in these chests. Oh my gosh, look at this. Let's actually keep checking it. Any furnace fuel? No, but yeah, this space used to be mine for 5 days. It was, or maybe a week. I had it for 2 videos, so I guess a week you could say. But yeah, as you could tell, it's a pretty nice looking base, it's nice, and there used to be farms here. They used to be nicer than this. But it used to be a very helpful base. There was prop for armor in here, enchanting stuff. It used to be, my favorite base. Well, mainly because it was my only base. And I know, maybe the base isn't, big. It doesn't have villagers. How do you get stacked here if you don't have those villagers? Well, it's a pretty complicated process. I'd have to go all the way back over here to the ancient city, then sail all the way back to my base with levels, and then I'd enchant. And that's kind of how it worked. And I also got some mending, and this is where mending came from. You see, this used to be kind of Leo King's base. Kinda. But instead it became a villager place that me and him both used. We were never teammates this season. Technically, we were never teammates this season. That's the first time we were never teammates. It was kind of more of a rivalry year. It was kind of we were against each other a lot. But yeah, not lately. We've been against each other. We're pretty chill. But yeah, here's the place. It looks pretty nice, right? Yeah. But yeah, we used to have like villagers here. I didn't build any of this, but there it used to be kind of nice here, you know. Star did some stuff with it. He kind of made it better, but then someone came and just ruined everything. Promo Bird, I don't know. Someone did stuff to it though, and that's why it doesn't look too pretty. But it used to be pretty nice though. Gotta admit, some of us really cared for this thing. Like 5 months after it's like originally built. That's pretty impressive. And yeah, we're gonna see some more impressive stuff though. Like these are small builds. These were made early in the realm. There are some huge builds you saw at spawn. We're gonna see more of those later. Before we do that, we have to go check out Max Snailey's base. You know, Snailey, we've had an interesting story this season. At the beginning, we weren't teammates. We weren't really gonna do anything with each other, because like we were last season. We were like, you know what, maybe we should take a break from that. But like it really hit us when I kind of went into depth, like losing my base, having so many rivals after trying to get the mace. Like I did some bad stuff back then and got myself in some tough situations. By the way, that's where the prison is. It's actually right under that, believe it or not. But yeah, it was a pretty rough time for me. Snailey though, he was, you know, like all he was doing was being like a pacifist, living at his base in peace. Like he did not have many death threats because he wasn't really doing anything. He was a pretty chill guy. And yeah, like when he was with me though, like he'd always be in danger. Like he'd be wanted many times per year and wanted to be dead. But like he was taking a break from that until like there was a few players who were trying to kill me and actually wanted Snailey dead. And we decided to do a little team up during that. I gave him some maxed out sets of armor, and we went and fought the battle. And we won. We won that fight. No one died, but we scared them off out of their base. So that's how we won. And yeah, here's his old base. This was his first ever base. He lived here for a few months. Had to move out because Leo King and Star were kind of bloodthirsty for revenge. Like, the Star tried to assassinate him here. He got the 2 hearts. And yeah, all these things I'm talking about are in very popular SnailCraft videos. Maybe you've seen it already. Maybe you haven't. I don't know. But popular videos, most of those are Apple SMP videos. And they have some pretty key moments in the Apple SMP. Especially for us. Like, it's mostly our side of the Apple SMP. But yeah, as you can see, it's kind of a interesting base. I built this. This was an attempt to use Frostwalker as infinite ice, but Mojang knew that was gonna be a thing, so that didn't happen. Let's go look at his Happy Gas place. As you can see, Happy Gas are roaming out of the place. Oh wow, he's actually got a few. But yeah, he put some work into this base. This took him a while, but he did it. And he's happy that he has this place, or was happy that he had this place. But it's a pretty nice place. So this base used to be one of my favorite places to hang out until it was, yeah, kind of like more people found out and then they did stuff. This was his friend's base right here. Let's actually see if there's. Oh wow, this person has some stuff. Not bad, not bad. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Oh my gosh, his friend was wealthy. Where'd he get this? Oh my gosh. That's insane. There's just Prot 4 armor laying around in there. That's actually like good nowadays. That's still good. Not even joking when I say that. That's insane. His friend must have like held on to some armor or maybe enchanted stuff. I don't fully know the whole story of where that armor came from. And also, if you want to see the interior of Snailey's base, then, well, let's just say it looked a lot better. But here it is. It's not that bad, but, yeah, also some more stories about this. This used to be such a fun place. Spawn was where we'd hang out the most. Or, no, I think this is where we'd hang out the most. it was worth the travel to go 3,000 blocks out to go fishing and hang out with Snail. He was pretty good back then. Like when he's chill, it's always fun to hang out with him. I hope to fish early on as well, because fishing was actually helpful. It was fun. It was amazing. But yeah, I hope we get to do some of this stuff again. Unfortunately, yeah, it's just been raided and everything. Nothing good can happen here again. But yeah, we had some good times here, and it was amazing. Just looking off into the view, fishing, getting good books. It was fun. Like there's footage from like the Nether video of us doing that, and also yeah, just the Nether video. We did some stuff here, and yeah, just gotta say, Snaily did a lot for us back then. This base was really something that helped us out, and we will always remember this base as time goes on. But there's also another thing that's not here anymore, not in this area. He also tried to build a second base, tried to hide some villagers, because I don't know, Leo King related people were trying to do stuff. Leo King found this place though, but he really tried to turn it into a base. Gotta give some credit to him. He really put an effort into this place. Actually, he's got a villager down here. Yeah, he put some effort into this place, you know. Like he had some stuff, and it's not like the not the best, but it's pretty nice. Like it's not fully decorated and everything. My base isn't fully decorated, let's be honest. But yeah, like Snaily after wait, where did I get this? Wait, where's my pickaxe? Wait, what? Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh, this is probably it. I think. I don't know what happened, but yeah. So Snaily was kind of like, when his base was getting raided and all, he was at a pretty rough spot on the realm. Like, he was going to have to make a faraway base to stay secret. So he built a base next to mine, and that actually ended up working pretty well. Never got found, never got even close to getting found. But yeah, he actually built another one. I don't know where that is, but yeah, we're not gonna go check out his base immediately, but let's go check out my second base. Some people know it as the mace planning base, where I planned my attack on Leo King to get the mace. Alright, we're here. Here it is, the base where we tried to get the mace. And yeah, this base, every time I go in it, it does not bring back good memories. We tried to, like, well, let me just tell you the whole story of this base. So, if you've watched my first mace video, the quest for the Apple SMP mace, you probably know that I built this base to hide away from Leo King, because he blew up my first one, which I showed you, like, one of the first things. But yeah, here it is. This used to be my favorite base, like, ever built. But when I went into like some bad depth and like had some enemies rob my base because I was trying to get the mace, like, this place kind of was trashed. But then I rebuilt it for my team, like for Star Boss and everything. Then Lawson found it, and then he just destroyed it again. Like, there was a pretty, you know, like, interesting stuff about Lawson. Let me just point this out. People think Lawson was, like, X-ray hacking to find bases, because he found, like, so many in one day. But, like, he found, like, 8 or something. Like, really crazy. That's what people were saying. And, like, he said, well, no, I wasn't. I was just searching in the Nether. Not everyone has their bases in the Nether, mister. And also, it's kind of hard to find their bases in the Nether because they, you know, they block it up. But, like, yeah, like, and I also saw something that may have actually confirmed the fact that he was doing stuff. I saw this old base that had a Nether portal, and I saw, like, a perfectly straight strip mine going, like, toward it. And I think that's pretty much, like, that could be confirmation that Lawson was actually doing this stuff. But yeah, like, they got him back on the server, but Leo King also banned him for the 3rd time. But he always somehow rejoins, because Leo King somehow lets him back. So I would assume he's going to be here for Season 3. But yeah, Lawson, man, he always gets back somehow, and he doesn't deserve it. But here it is, the base. The views, man. They never get old. I certainly enjoy it every time. It just looks amazing. Like, it's really kind of nice up here. But yeah, my fishing hut probably got grief, but we can go check it out. And yeah, this place, after I failed to get the mace, the entire Gabe family came after the base. They somehow found it. I mean, the tunnel was kind of obvious, but I guess they somehow found it afterwards. But yeah, if you don't know who the Gabe family is, that's who I tried to kill because Leo King had a tight alliance with them, and they were all together when I was trying to get the mace. So killed their entire team. They weren't happy, so I kind of got what I deserved. But yeah, and they're a stacked team of 5. Like, you gotta understand, they're always like getting resources and always up to speed in the early game. Like, they can be a threat. And I'm actually not gonna go in the portal because this person named Glad Peter, like, when I was living here, he came on, and then he moved out. He moved out all the way over here with me. I didn't even know he was living this close, but apparently he lived less than 1,000 blocks away. And like, he was a pretty good guy. I helped him get some villagers to get his life going. I never saw him again, unfortunately, but like, he was a good guy, I'd say. And here is his base. Like, he didn't do too much to it. He kind of built most of it, but like, when Star kind of needed help, I was helping him out. And so I upgraded Glad Peter's base for Star, and yeah, helped him get a lot of good villagers and all. I didn't well, the whole story's Star kind of betrayed me afterwards. He used my like insane stackedness so that he could get like back to speed and I guess try and kill me. But yeah, that he did end up unfortunately doing the betrayal. But luckily we like kind of killed him, got his stuff. And this base still is here today, I guess. But yeah, it's been interesting. But yeah, it was very clearly a betrayal, as many people know. But it's kind of like part of the Apple SMP. Betrayal is always something that can happen. Like, people don't know that, but it can happen. It can still happen today. And yeah, Glad Peter used to live here, but I kind of let Star do his stuff here, which unfortunately wasn't the best idea. So as we leave this base, let's also like go into let's actually go into this tunnel over here. So yeah, like, here's what I kind of thought. Might actually be some proof of Lawson. Like, look at this. Like, who would go over in this corner? There's like nothing to do over here. And he makes a perfectly straight line which goes right into this strip mine, and it's so obvious, man. Like even if Lawson wasn't doing this, like, he should still be banned because he was duping, using an elytra when he wasn't supposed to. Like after he duped, he somehow got back on under one condition: don't use the elytra, and he used it. So yeah, that's kind of last time I never trusted him, but that's also another time I didn't trust him. But yeah, I'm not gonna go to like enemy bases right now. I kind of want to go to my team's base because we were the best team this season and we did a lot of stuff. It's my channel. I don't know. I mean, I do know. But yeah, we're gonna go over here. This also, actually, you know what? I think we should honorably mention this base. This was interesting. I found this base. I found it while the team was at it, which was Leo King, Starboss, and Accused Bird. This was an interesting base. It had a gold farm. It had several farms and some big builds. But it was kind of easy to find because people weren't always wearing their mob heads. And yeah, that's how I found this place. As you can see, people put some work into it. And here's the gold farm. It's all been destroyed, but you know, it's kind of it's nice. It used to be nice looking. Now, the moment you have all been waiting for, the coordinate reveal to my base. No one knows the coords except for Snaily, and I also told Leo King because he kind of killed me, so I just wanted to give him something for doing that. Other than the mace and everything, I'm kind of a nice person, but yeah, so we're gonna go into my base here. This is an interesting one. I don't know if Leo King's been here yet. He might have. But yeah, so if you've ever been in this tunnel, this is the base. It was right here the whole time. But you see, even when you go in this nether portal, actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's actually just go into the XP farm base. No one knows about this base, no, or other than Snaily. Leo King doesn't know yet. But yeah, this is where we made all of our XP. It was a very popular SnailCraft video. But yeah, as we go inside here, you can tell it's a pretty crappy looking place. Like wait, why do I hear silverfish? Alright, someone's probably using it, but yeah, here's Smillo, Dillo's also in there. We have some interesting goons here to really help us out. This silverfish sound is pretty annoying, I'll admit. Let me actually go solve the problem. Wait, I don't hear them anymore. What? Well, at least they're gone. But yeah, here it is, the place where we did all of our enchanting. All these books, and all these spare armor pieces that are ready to be enchanted. There's actually some spare armor in here. Wow, there's actually a lot of spare armor. Oh my gosh. Full set right here of Thorn's armor. This is the historic iron armor I wore into a fight that like had 5 people, but I ended up kinda winning because I was just really good at the game. And yeah, that 5 we won. Like, we didn't even finish the fight. I didn't even kill everyone because I knew it was just gonna be a repeat of what happened at the mace place. So yeah, that's why I didn't really murder everyone, but I could have if I wanted to. It's gonna kind of make that thing, but yeah. So this place didn't really have much there. Like, there's not too much to do here other than just like get obscured amounts of gear and get it all maxed out. Like the big XP glitch, that XP glitch was not like a massive deal. Well, people thought it was gonna be a big deal until I tried the armadillo farm. Like, I'm learning so much from all this. Armadillo farm is such a good one. We gotta make this early on. But yeah, so here's so yeah, that portal that we saw earlier, this is where it leads. Welcome to the entrance to my secret base. This is where I have some farms. Sheep farm. I'd usually use those for beds, for villagers, because I had a lot. And I'd also use it for, like, what am I trying to say? Oh yeah, bed mining in the nether. But yeah, here it is. Turtle time. We made a trailer earlier that would hint that, like, we would have insane amounts of turtles. This might be my last time looking at it, so I'm actually gonna soak this all in. Oh my gosh, my player looks like old movement. Oh my gosh, look at the turtles. This is insane, right? This really took a while to build, but yeah, me and Snaily built this together. One day we just decided to build it, and it was a good idea, so that's why we built it. I'm actually going to do something with my gunpowder, something important. Just gonna take all of it. You might know what I'm about to do. We'll do it later, though. Alright, here we go. We got all the TNT in the world. This is gonna be amazing. Like, we're gonna get to blow stuff up. And if you're wondering how I got this much gunpowder, there's a really good strategy people should start using. Just collect gunpowder every time you can. What I mean is, start collecting gunpowder day 1. Like, don't start collecting it when you have an elytra. Just start collecting it earlier so that when you have an elytra, you have all the rockets you'll need. It's that simple. You just gotta, like, remember to do it. But yeah, these chests, they don't have too much stuff in it. We kind of took all the scoop, but yeah. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. It is time to enter the secret base. And yes, this is how I get into my base. There was a secret thing at the bottom here. Like, this all isn't new. I just built this when I got here. And yeah, here it is. Oh, that's Leo King. Alright, well, Leo King's been here. Congrats to him, I guess. Did he, Alright, let's also go check out the vault. I don't know if he saw it, but, we're gonna go see it with him. I don't know if he killed my villagers. That kind of suck. I don't know if I wanted him to grief it. But, yeah, here's where we got all the XP back then. The XP glitch. If you want to see the video with, like, me becoming the best player on the Apple SMP, this is where, we showed that in the video. This is our lava room. Snaily made a thumbnail for his video here. We got this with all of our stuff. This was important because back then... Oh, wow, the last rocket. You don't understand. In the end, I was down to 1 rocket the entire time. I only saved this in case I'd, like, fall. I had to walk thousands of blocks in the end to go find a gateway. I was, like, 16,000 blocks out or something. This rocket, I held on to it in case I needed it. But, yeah, rocket for death. That's for something different. Actually, wait, I could probably, anyone want to see how rockets for death works? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Give me that. It is time. Oh, here's like parkour's loot that I got from a shulker. Oh, yes. Go! Okay, that really wasn't that exciting, but that's kind of how it worked. I thought it would be good. I watched enough Technoblade Dream SMP videos, but I found out that I'm just too... I found out that that does not work anymore. Not in Bedrock Edition. But, yeah, it was cool watching that in Technoblade's videos. Anyways, so that's kind of the vault. Pretty cool looking place. And, yeah, some people thought this was at a different base, but it was actually in this base the whole time. Because I was kind of lazy. I kind of spent almost 100 days just staying in this base with Snaily, working on villagers, doing everything I'd need to do. And yeah, this space, it's pretty cozy in here, gotta admit. It's kind of nice just hanging out, spending your days in a very, very rich base with villagers to keep you company. It's really, it's amazing in here. But yeah, here's the villagers. These guys helped me get to where I was today when I was struggling in depth, broke because of players who raided my base. Just a single netherite armor set, barely any weapons. I needed help. But then these villagers really brought the help to me. When I cured them from the dead, these guys just, ever since then, they've just been helping me get insanely rich. But yeah, like, it's really, gotta give it to the villagers. Can't thank them enough for really helping me out this season. I really wish I could do something for these guys other than, like, trade all day. But yeah, these guys were, I can't even say enough about these villagers, guys. Like, they helped me so much through all my times of, like, not enjoying anything because I was so broke. But yeah, Snaily and the villagers. This kind of really helped my new team and made me go from, like, rock bottom to the best player. And actually, like, just a week. It was very easy, thanks to these villagers. But you see, there's actually more to this base. Not many people know this, but I have a secret that not many people know. And it's a very interesting one because no one's seen this before. But I secretly have some other stuff around here. I have some tunnel that way into some mob spawning rooms. But we're not going to go over there. We're actually going to check out this. But before we check out this, let's go check out my first wither fight. Here it is. I fought my first wither here thousands of days ago. I put it in an obsidian box. That did not work. Don't try this at home. But yeah, it made a pretty big hole, and also went over here and did a lot of damage. But I was pretty happy in the end because I got the star. I called it the spawn star, and that's the beacon that once stood at spawn during my live stream. Like, I finally got to use that spawn star. It felt pretty good, and I hope it will feel. I hope my past self will say that it's worth it, because this wither took a long time to beat. it was just very hard to beat. Anyway, so let's actually just not tell stories about things that happened a long time ago. Let's go into my secret base. In the secret base. So, as many people know, or no one knows, but I have this. This is something. Yeah, so it's really not that interesting. But yeah, that's overall my my main base. I've had 3 bases this season. This one has lasted insanely long because I hit it so well. But yeah, I think the plan is, because I hit it so well, I'm gonna bring those kind of strategies in the next season, you know? Like good base hiding strategies. Those would be good. Like, I don't know who I'm teaming with next season. I think me and Snaily agreed that because we're like so good at stuff, maybe we should at least alliance. I think you guys like that. Maybe not the Apple SMP members, because we are a pretty good team. But yeah, we're probably gonna at least alliance and, you know, enjoy being together sometimes. I hope Snaily kind of has a season like he did this season, like pretty good, cool base and everything. But yeah, like I don't know what's gonna happen next season, how exactly things are gonna play out. But I just hope that whatever happens, me and Snaily can at least enjoy some of our together time by killing like so many players for good reasons and enjoy that stuff. But yeah, I want to sign it off, but first we have to go to Snaily's base. Snaily, so he built this base when we were teamed. Like he finally, or well, he built this base. Like, remember when I was talking about his old bases? This is the base he built after those. Like, this is a pretty nice base, by the way. We did a base tour after he made it. Like, it's kind of known to the channel. Oh, we found it. A little speck in the ocean. Alright, so here it is. This is Snaily's base. And it's pretty interesting. We used this so that we could get some armadillos in. Like pets he kind of needed in his base. You'll see all the pets later. But this is a staircase that I built. It took a long time, but we did it. Thanks to listening to Y'allbot and also listening to other stuff. I managed to get this base done with. Felt pretty good, gotta admit, but I really helped Snaily out here. I did a lot of stuff for him in this base. It felt kind of good spending time in this base because, yeah, Snaily kind of has some fun bases, you could say. But yeah, here it is. We breed these guys every time we can. And, yeah, a lot of them have names, like Max Dillo. I wonder if there's, I think Snaily Dillo exists. Jordillo. Kind of Dillo. We tried to keep that in the names as much as we can. There's a lot of names. Yeah, there it is. Snail Dillo. We found it. But, yeah, this is a pretty interesting base. You can get a lot of stuff. A lot of mob drops. You also have his XP farm. It's pretty cool, by the way. Netherwart farm. He put some work into this base, I must tell you. But yeah, it's pretty nice though to see, like, you know, what he can do with bases. He's good at making bases. I can tell you that. So I don't really know where his other base is that he built, because he kind of heard that I was disbanding the team because of like stuff Snaily and Star were doing that I didn't like. But yeah, like that kind of stuff, he kind of left this base, kind of. He built another one, basically. But yeah, I'm not completely sure where that is, so I can't really show it. Maybe Snaily will do some recordings with it. I don't know. But yeah, also this is a, oh my gosh, this is a huge fish tank we built. Because you see, to breed axolotls, we need tropical fish. And tropical fish, we're going to need a lot of tropical fish. So yeah, we made this massive aquarium. As you can tell, it's massive. It's just a huge wall of water. It's insane. But it's pretty interesting, though. We got a lot of tropical fish here, so it was successful. But let's actually go see another thing. A hidden thing in Snaily's base. This has never been seen before, but here it is. If you're wondering how we breed the armadillos, this is how. All the spider eyes come from these spider spawners that were in this mine shaft. But yeah, I have fun grinding here. When I get to half a heart, I'll leave, because that's a pretty reasonable time to leave. But yeah, it's you know, pretty nice down here. Like, you really gotta give it to Snaily. It's a pretty peaceful base. If you're ever getting hunted, just hide here. If you ever not good at the game, hide here. Like, it's Snaily's base has offered a lot of cover. We haven't really used it in any serious situations, but it's been kind of nice. It's been very fun building this base and all, and like making some recordings with it. Cool Dillo. All these armadillos made this possible. Okay, I don't know who. Fakillo. Alright, I don't quite know where these names are going. DJ Dillo, hey. Yeah, as you can tell, these names are pretty important. Gotta keep the names good. Because if you can't keep the names good, then what is good about this base? Gotta name every single creature. Stars here, so that's not the best sign. But let's actually go. I think, you know what? There's one more place though I think we should visit because no one's ever seen it in a record. Secret base. Alright, it is time to take a trip all the way to a base not many people have seen before. Well, I think actually, you know, a lot of people have seen it, but like viewer wise, pretty much no one, like no viewers have seen this because I don't think it's ever really been shown in anything. But yeah, so like when I was teamed with Star, when he was on my team, we built some bases for the team, or I did. I spent all week building this base, but I kinda, let's just say I didn't hide this one insanely well. It was actually like right here. Yeah, so as you can tell, like this base was kind of it was easily found and all, so it wasn't really hidden enough that it couldn't be found, but it got found. Some poor people found it, like Bird and others. But yeah, this base though, check it out. As soon as I can get myself straight. Alright, there we go. Yes. It's pretty laggy because lately boats have been kind of weird in any Minecraft world. But yeah, I really enjoy going down this tunnel. It's amazing. I worked so hard to make this tunnel, and I got like a netherite block out of this. It was amazing. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why people grief these spots. Like, what's the point of griefing that? But, they like to grief those things, I guess. Alright, it's time to go in. I spent all week on this base. Monday through Friday, working non-stop on this base. I think like, this base just took so long to build. But I saw a Technoblade stream with an amazing end portal table, meeting table. So I knew I had to build that. It'd just be so cool. So it's kind of griefed, I'll admit, but here it is. This is the place. I was immortal back then when I built this, but it's a pretty nice looking place, you know. But people kind of found it and griefed it and all. And so, you know what? If they're just going to do that, I'm going to use it as an end portal. So, had to use it there as an end portal. Kind of unfortunate. I want it to be like a good meeting table. But, nope. It's a portal now. Let's actually go to the end. So, end, very interesting. If you haven't seen our most popular vid, you haven't seen the epic dragon fight. And I don't think I've actually seen this over here. Is this a enderman farm? Looks like someone was trying to make one. This is probably Star. Anything in here? I don't know what it is, but I'm just gonna grief it. End of the season anyways. There's nothing there. But yeah. That's a pretty interesting place. Never seen it before. But yeah, this is kind of where we got our elytras. Had an epic dragon fight. Snaily got the first ever elytra. People are still trying to track that down today. I don't know where it was, where it went, but apparently it's a thing. But yeah, here's Bird Island at spawn. We're back here. We did the full loop, guys. But yeah, Apple SMP Season 3 has really, or I mean Season 2, has been a huge deal. Wish I could just mace that right now. But it's been a really big deal to everyone. It's changed our perspectives a bit. Not all of us have learned like what actual survival is, because some of us are still very immature of things. But yeah, we've seen some stuff happen this season. It's been very interesting, but something that we will never forget. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support in Apple SMP Season 2. This has been like the best thing we've ever done on SnailCraft. It has been such a huge deal for everyone. Like when this was actually like getting put on YouTube, that's probably what brought a lot of people to the server. Like everyone wanted to join. Like people who'd watch entire videos, they wanted to join. And it's a very nice server, gotta admit. But yeah, here's Bird Space one last time. We also did some renovations to it when we were building spawn, but it was kind of ruined because yeah, griefers. But yeah, so pretty Apple SMP. It's had an interesting history, a long history. In December, I had 0 deaths, and ever since December 15th or 14th, I've had 2 deaths. So it's been getting a little rough for me lately, but it's still been kind of nice doing these things, getting to look back on things. Also, one last thing. This has never been shown before, never been seen by any other player. I have never seen this since day 1 of the Apple SMP. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you... Oh, there's the shack. This contains my first ever tools on the Apple SMP. This is really, really crazy. Like, that is so interesting. Like, I held on to that. Or I just kept it in a cave this whole time. My first ever cave, I just kept it there this whole time. Because, you know, people might as well find it interesting. But, yeah. And I'm also going to leave the Season 2. This is going to be my last time ever playing Season 2. I'm also going to leave the season and also give everyone something to look at. So, yeah, I think it's time for the best part of the entire episode. Let's go. Alright, it is time for my finale to the Apple SMP. Just want to say thank you to everyone who's been making the Apple SMP good, people who start like fights and all. Thanks to those guys, it's been very fun. But now, I must go. I must move on to a new season. I will see I will see all of you guys again. But until then, farewell.